think maybe it'll
Yes.
open a door or something.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So Laris, the axe is really heavy, but you kind of like shoulder it. You bring it to the statue of the ice giant. With a bit of like help from Riala or Alaris, you put it back into the hand of the ice giant. It fits perfectly, but nothing happens.
Maybe it's just a vanity. Well, it's good that we leave the place cleaner and ordered. So, anybody want to flip a coin which door we go to next?
It doesn't look like the statue in the middle turns around or anything, right? Are there any any other mechanisms?
I look like happening right now. Or do look well? Have a look out for I don't know. Yeah, for what do we have a look at actually? Like,
If there's any sign in, like any sign of anything leading from one or more of the statues, any sign of something to activate that we haven't already found.
make a perception check, investigation check for me. That is the correct one.
Oh, this should be good.
You said Uncharted Puzzle. This is less Uncharted and more Indiana Jones. Just saying.
I know, Uncharted was kind of based off Indiana Jones.
Yeah, but this is really Indiana Jones here. Just saying.
I think I want
So
to
where's
help
the
Rihanna.
Um,
I think I want to help Rihanna with this.
yeah, you can try. Make a separate investigation check though, like Alaris. Like as you scoring as well.
I also feel particularly investigative today.
Yeah, only 2 make it checks though. Yeah, both of you don't really find any mechanism leading up to the statue or anything. The only real things you can interact with so far, you see, is the weapons can be, as I said, like dislodged from the giant's hands. And you see the doors at the top, you see the archway to the right, and the doors to the left, and to the bottom, of course.
Is that I forget, is that archway like opaque or can we see through it?
Yeah, you can definitely like go near and like have a more look at it. So you make your way to the archway, and what you see on the archway, the first thing is the archway itself. There's like this gray mist that kind of blocks your vision from whatever is behind, and you're not sure if you can like touch it, like go through, whatever. There is on the archway itself, you see runes glowing, and those runes look like this. My saying is quicker than my typing is. So those are the runes on the archway. It's up there. Wait, I can't put it in the black. That's a problem. You can't technically read what's beneath this.
Beneath what?
You can just
beneath, okay.
On the floor, I look down and it says figure 4.1 archway runes. That's weird.
No, if you know Giant, maybe you could. But like, I'm not sure if any one of you knows Giant.
Not me.
Ryan, you had the X, right?
Yeah, it did. But it's in the statue.
You can make an intelligence check for me if you want to.
Coming up.
Coming up.
D20 plus. Where's my intelligence? There it is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there ones, I guess.
Perhaps we should first try the other set of doors
That's what I want to do, yeah.
Yeah, I also want to find all the loot.
before we potentially go into the thing that might kill us. Also, hey Ellerin, did you
Oh,
sleep?
hello there. So, what are we up to here? This looks interesting.
Looking for things.
Looking for things. I didn't miss all the fighting, did I?
No, probably
want-
not.
Unless you've got a fetish for being swallowed by a large snake and then dissolving in its acid, but other than that, no.
Can't
Okay, well, I'm glad I slept through that. Definitely.
I'm quickly preparing like a separate map for you because it's easier
Oh,
than moving the map which I'm currently having. I actually had it set up perfectly, but then like during the last stream, in all my live stream eagerness, I basically destroyed it to set it up again, which was a total bullshit. But it's very easy to quickly set up it again. I just need 2 more minutes. Anyway, the doors you are currently looking at, like to the top, are encased in ice again. So do you want to, do your work and...
Yeah, let's just, with our breath, slowly melt it away.
Everyone's got fire, doesn't he?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone can melt it.
So... So it's Ellerin who slowly tries to create a flame to melt the ice.
Yep.
But this is bullshit. Let's do it otherwise. Sorry. I tried to do it, but I'm just going back to the map we are currently here. Cool. Okay, so you do that. This is way quieter than what you did with the doors at the bottom. Which means there's literally no sound as at some point the ice gives away and reveals a door, like a kind of like a hall where there are stairs going up to the top and to the bottom. So basically you can choose if you want to go upstairs or downstairs.
Oh god.
Oh no, actually not. My bad. There are only stairs upwards, and there's like a corridor straight ahead. So I read the map wrong.
I wanna peek into the corridor.
Okay, so we peek in this corridor, and this is what the corridor currently looks like.
Oh,
So yeah, that's the problem. Like when we do it like this, I'm sorry, but this is how it's currently.
okay.
Can you give the map back to chat?
Oh yeah, I'm still on my frontal talk thing. That's
No.
Chat, you are not allowed.
wait. I'm sorry.
The last
it
episode
happens
started
again.
with
There we go.
Oh, Feldi!
Happens all the time. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so this is kind of like what you see right now. You see that there are like doors to the side.
That snake yesterday was a bit. I don't know. I don't want to rush into these things. Maybe we should sneak first. And stealth.
What's
Okay.
this thing?
Oh yeah, I should say that. There is like, as you go to this corridor, there's a giant statue, just like one holding a torch into the direction of where currently, like where the corridor is going.
What exactly does it resemble?
It's a giant holding a torch. Seems one of the slender giants, like.
Does it look like just a statue, or is there anything else to it?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for if it seems like it hasn't moved in a while, if there's dust on it, if
That
it
is a very
looks like
good
it can be
question.
moved.
Make an
Is there any
investigation check.
sign of it actually being a scorpion snake?
Ah, a classic investigation check. Doesn't seem like he has moved. Seems like a normal statue to you.
Alright, so I slap it on the arm and say, this is just a normal statue.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Should we just go through the corridor then?
Who's the
Or upstairs.
sneakiest? Who's
I'll go
the
stealthily.
sneakiest of us?
I'm definitely not the sneakiest.
Okay, Solaris, 27. You're pretty sure you're quiet. So please, where do you want to go?
First, I want to see. Okay, it looks like there are many doors and rooms. I want to peek into these.
So what you see, there's like there are kind of like little small stone chambers, the chambers like into the stones, and on both sides they're big giant beds actually, stone beds I have to say.
All right, so I whisper back. I think it's bedrooms or something. Maybe we find one sleeping.
That's not a good thing.
I know. Let's stay quiet.
Okay, so you sneak ahead. So you go all on your own up there, or others come with you? Just ask.
I give him, I guess we probably give him one of the torches
Okay.
that we have.
Oh yeah,
That's
true. Because
great.
this is actually a good question because right now Isaac is not here anymore, which means like the dancing lights that surrounded you are gone. Which means Solaris, you're blind.
Yeah, this torch thing you had, that's
Yeah.
that's a really good idea. Thanks.
Okay. Cool. As you're going over here, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Monka. Oof.
That's pretty good. Okay, so what you see is the statue actually right
no.
behind you starts slowly moving, and you also hear a clap as like you look upwards, and at the end of this chamber, some fall door, trap door that kind of like opens, and there's this big boulder that seems to roll downwards around this chamber, around this corridor, running at you. Since you have since you made a dexterity saving from 23, as this thing rolls towards you, in the last moment you just jump into one of the chambers. Alaris, you have to make an dexterity saving throw for me as well.
Oh, goddamn it.
You've got this. It's okay. This is one of your good things, right?
No, it's not.
Not the saving, not the saving.
Not
Oh,
bad.
that's
all
good.
right.
What's happening is like as the statue steps down from its platform, goes blocking the exit of this corridors, holding the hand out, you are caught by the arms of the statue, but instinctively you just duck under it as it just moves to block the path. The ball of stone rolling towards the statue. The statue just blocks it, and then lifts it up and goes the whole way in the corridor, slowly to put the ball back where it was, closes the trapdoor, and moves back into its place.
Huh.
Hilarious, thanks to your dexterity saving throw, you also noticed that as you moved over here, you felt a little cluck. Seems like you hit a pressure plate or something.
I see how it is. I will now walk more carefully and try to see if this pressure plate that I stepped on, how big it is, and if there's more like that.
Mm-hmm. Make an investigation check from you.
Our lead investigator is
Yeah, like you miss Sin hardcore.
Isaac, right? Or Sin?
No, Sin is like really good at this stuff.
Thanks, Crozier.
21.
I hope you get that top 64 slot. Make it worth it.
By the way, like the boulder had really done crazy damage, just saying. So it was really good. Both of you jumped out of the way. Yeah, as you looked where you stood, you see like there's like one of the plates in the ground is a little tiny bit higher than the other one. So
Okay.
you kind of know what to look for if you keep going.
I jump over it.
Mm-hmm.
and keep my passive investigation up, which is quite good.
Well,
Just
you're
putting
pretty
it out there.
sure that at this point you probably would avoid those pressure plates, as you kind of like know how at least this one specific one functions.
I actually check my bag and let me see. I guess I use a little bit of the burnt torch I have, like the ash on it, to mark the plate.
Cool.
And tell the others, watch out, this is what activates the boulder mechanic.
Smart. Okay.
And then I keep on peeking forwards.
Cool. Yeah. You do that. As you go forward, reveal.
Oh,
There are two things you see. On the right side, there's like a big sack. Seems like it has been left there quite a while. It's dusty. And to the left side, you see that in the wall, there's like it's less a crack than a like kind of like you're sure like if you squeeze in there, you probably could get in there. And as you look at it, it seems that like little gold pieces are glittered next to the entrance of this little how say like entrance in the wall, and there are some more of like some more little gold pieces all glittered around the floor, kind of like marking a trail or something inside.
trap.
First I check out this room and check what is in the bag.
Sure, roll a d100. It's one of those.
Oh.
Last time you found a fence. 11.
It's a gate.
It's a cloak.
Oh no, that's worse.
And this cloak, as you look at it, has scales of... Make a nature check for me.
Sounds fancy.
$20.
That's enough. Yeah, with that, you're typically not that into animals, but I don't know, for some reason you always had an interest in exotic creatures. And as you look at this seems to be the scales of a manta ray. Living like they couldn't be farther like from the like the sea is like really far away. Like you were like at the top, like on top of the mountains, kinda. So this cloak definitely has made a long journey here.
Well, that's interesting. The sea is quite far away. This cloak must have quite the journey behind it. Probably quite valuable as well. Do I sense any value in the cloak?
I don't know. Are you a trader? Like, what do you make money for? Like, how do you?
Does it seem magical?
I don't know. Can you identify magic or something? Detect magic?
Well, there's nothing wrong with trying, right?
Yeah. Do you have a spell like that?
No.
Well, you have no idea then. You can guess this.
You're not that kind of magician.
Nope. Well, I add it to my inventory.
Write it down as a note for now until you've identified it.
I'll forget about this until in 3 episodes.
That's not my problem.
Was it a manta ray?
Yes. What are the others doing while Solaris is currently like all of that happened?
I am investigating this statue a little bit more.
Okay.
Like, has it just gone back to being a statue, or again, is there anything around it where I can see an activation point?
Well, currently, as you look at it, it has always been a statue of stone. It has moved in exactly the same position as before. And now that you look at it, you actually see little scratch marks as, yeah, this statue has probably moved actually, which you haven't seen before. As you look at it, like you don't see any other like pads or activation things or anything like that.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm looking down the corridor saying, do you think Solarius is going to come back, or have we lost our other sorcerer now?
I think he will come back. He can't survive on his own.
You see the light kind of like going up, like forward, to the right. Now it's shifting a bit to the left again.
I turn myself into Rosiana Rudrender, who's it's actually he's actually called Orlin Stuckpool, the gnome.
Yeah, the gnome.
I killed with my sword, and I come back out of this room with the torch in my hand, and I wanna let the others know. I think it's empty. I think we can advance, but careful about the plate I marked with the X. It's actually the one that triggers this mechanism.
One thing you know as a gnome, you're actually lighter than a Solarius, so maybe pressure plates won't activate as like good as a gnome than as a human. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just want to confuse the others. That's basically.
I'm just pointing out what else could happen.
Is there anything else further into this, or is this like a dead end?
There are 2 more rooms like the same, but there is nothing in there.
Okay, then I tell the others, look what I found. There's a sort of a small crack in the wall passage.
You kind of like weight the plate marked with the coal.
I'm assuming the others are following me, seeing as I have the only light.
Yeah, you have to.
So this gap then, there's absolutely no way I am fitting through that.
No, it is. Like
Same.
it's around like I would say 5 feet tall, 5 feet in width, but you have to crouch and it's kind of like a squeeze.
Yeah, and it's going to be absolute hell for someone who can barely walk.
I've got a brilliant idea. And I throw a furry ball onto the ground.
Okay. Roll.
It's not like a giant ball.
It's a rat. Perfect.
Oh, it's amazing.
Perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, little buddy. Maybe just see how far this goes, and just see what you find.
Okay, it darts off into the lake.
Are those gold pieces actual gold coins, or?
Yeah, it looks like it's not a currency you would recognize, but it seems to be like little coins made out of gold without any special insignia or something.
I mean, we should definitely collect those.
Okay, so you get some in there. Like just for the trade-off value, I would say like 1 gold piece here is also a gold piece in normal currency. So yeah, I would say you probably from just going into the entrance area, you get around 7 gold.
Okay, everybody gets 2 then, and I'll
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
You wait and after like 10 minutes or something, like the rat comes back. It is covered in spider webs. But it appears before you and looks at you.
I guess it survived, but I don't like
Yeah.
the spider webs.
But it's also a rat, which means that pressure plates won't work, and other traps might not go off if they're at head height.
Once you immediately recognize though that this, whatever this in the wall is, doesn't belong to what you're currently in here. This seems to be come later, or it's not part of the original structure at least.
Sure, someone has made their way through here somehow for some reason.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
mean,
exactly like that.
It's not likely to be tracked then, but that doesn't mean it's safe. Particularly if there are spider webs.
I hate spiders.
I mean, also fair to say, any building that is like left alone for quite a while probably will have spider webs as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you think, Ellerin and Alaris? Through here or onto our actual goal, which is back, I guess, the way we came?
Well, if anyone were to go through, I honestly think I'd probably maybe be able to do it best. But I don't know how safe it is.
I could join you as this gnome body. And yeah, I think we should take this chance.
All right. And then we follow later? Or do we just stay here?
What do you think is the better idea?
I think we should probably follow you in case there's trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
True.
What do you think, Riola?
Well, then I think I'll go in last.
Okay.
All right.
So Ellerin first, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So Ellerin takes the torch and squeezes in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I need a torch, by the way? Can I just have fire in my hand?
Yeah, you can.
I would take the ever-glowing... Actually, no, let's keep the ever-glowing torch at the back. Never mind. We've got fire at the front and torch at the back. We'll be fine.
Okay, so Ellerin goes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellerin, you squeeze into this. It's actually, for you, it's kind of okay. I think the most troublesome are Alaris and Riala. Riala, because she doesn't really... Like it's very tight, and with kind of like this ability, it's hard to...
Yeah.
And Alaris, like, full plate armor, or like full armor in there. It's clunky. Also, like, you hear, while Alaris is going in, you hear like clunk, clunk, clunk all the time as she like hits stone and scratching. It's quite noisy. As you go inside there, you
Oh God, what have we done?
go, you squeeze through. The trail of gold doesn't stop.
This is definitely a trap.
Let's collect all the gold then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you collect. I'm just like at that point I'm saying how much you get, but you like Solaris, you just get down like 1, 2, 3, while you're pushing forward. At some point you come to a little crossroads. You have the choice to go north or to go south.
We should split up.
Splitting the group.
Said no one ever. I'm flipping one of the golden coins.
Might as well.
And it lands on tails. So we go right.
Okay.
So north.
North.
North,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So you make your way north, and at some point, you come to a little area with like columns, and there seems to be gold coins all over this area. You also see that there are some spider webs like to the corridor to the left, but also some spider webs are already in this chamber. And there's like this big treasure chest, like just standing right in the middle of this.
Oh, Pog.
Seems someone has put there.
So someone tried to hide this here, I suppose.
But why would they leave a trail?
Well-
And why is it so easily Like, do we see anything guarding it?
Make
Do
a
we see
perception
any?
check.
Is it trapped?
Make an investigation check.
I'm not going anywhere near
Who's
this
got
check.
good investigation?
Not me. I mean, I can try. Also,
You know what? It might actually be best for one of me and Solarius to give it a go, because at least we have luck, right? So
yeah,
maybe
both of you.
Alaris and Solarius on this
All
one.
right. What is it again?
You make
We
this-
have to
who makes
play this a little bit
who makes the
mechanically.
perception check and who makes the investigation check?
Okay, I'll do perception.
Okay, good.
I did the investigation.
I will reroll because that's not my perception modifier.
I mean, just add your modifier to the roll. It's fine.
Okay, 11 then.
Yeah, actually, you did exactly that.
10 actually. Sorry.
Is it a mimic?
That's what I'm thinking.
Solaris,
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm missing your investigation.
Oh no, that was my
No.
last roll there, the 15.
Wait, oh, there. Oh, investigation 15. That's not too bad. Let us see. Okay. One, as you look around, you don't look only at the chest, but you also look around the room. And one thing that gets your attention is that the spider webs, like the web itself, seems to be frozen and like real sticky. Like as you touch one of them, it's like it feels like frozen metal to you. Like imagine like you have your tongue, and, like you're licking a very cold object. You have this plus the normal spider web, as if they were actually really solid, I don't know, steel threads, so to say.
Oh god.
This is the only thing you see. But
So
it's something.
The chest seems normal.
Well, what you see right now, yeah.
What do we see right now?
One thing,
Well, let's-
I mean, one thing you probably would probably like gets your attention on the chest is there should be probably a bit more dust on it, but that's the only thing.
If I go up to the chest and put my hand on it to see if it's breathing or something.
Yeah, sure. You go in, touch it,
Yeah.
try to,
I would have thrown a rock at it, but okay.
but nothing happens.
Okay, whoo, nothing happens. And I stand back and I throw a rock at it.
What? You want to, what? You step back in?
Throw a rock at it.
A rock, yeah, you look
Is,
for a rock.
is there a rock?
It goes plung, the rock goes...
Alright, let's crack that bad boy open, Alaris.
Okay, I will go take the front and try and open this thing.
How exactly are you planning on taking the content when we have so little space and so few people?
I mean,
I took Sin's bag. I took his bag.
I see.
I reckon
Okay.
that it's like Alaris and Sin kind of like switch back folding. Okay, so Alaris kind of like goes to the chest. You open it. It does not even lock at it. It's just like, you know, the handle is kind of.
I'm gonna be eaten alive again.
You open it. You look inside. It's I would say like half a meter probably, like in height. There's like a little bundle or something at the bottom.
A what?
A little bundle, like a little bag.
Oh yeah.
One. So you kind of like reach inside, and this is where I make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Solarius, you should have done this. No!
Only a failed saving throw. I was looking forward to that. Like already.
Oh wait, I've got I've
You
got,
actually can reroll saving throws. Oh my god.
only once. Only once. I
Wait,
can only
haven't
do
you
it
done
once.
this before? Just asking.
No, I haven't. I just clicked it now.
We had one on a guidance from me earlier.
Oh
So,
no! So
you,
ever since the mayor's left, she's given me this bad luck.
so as you reach down to the little bag that's in there, you have to go like real big in it, And as you go inside, you there's like a little motion or something. You don't really see what it is. But the first thing you recognize is the teeth on the side of this thing. It just snaps shut, like Alaris
is a
again
mimic.
in the chest, and you all out see now eyes appearing on this thing.
Oh no.
Also now you realize that like all the gold that looks around you, it doesn't look like gold to you. It looks kind of similar to gold, but it's it seems a bit translucent and metal.
I knew this was too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, like mimics have really good like ability to hide, so you have to roll high.
What would I have needed
20
for the saving throw?
Oh, for the saving throw, 16.
11. Oh,
Oh,
16! Oh,
This mimic waits like a whole lifetime for this moment, Roll in.
And the fact it didn't have dust on it.
Yeah, I mean, like as a player, you could have said like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't touch this thing, but greed is always a good motivator. So roll initiative.
Do I take any damage from that?
Yeah, well, you're now in the belly of this thing.
Oh, I'm eaten alive again.
So you
okay.
actually did get swallowed alive.
Again.
Yes.
Oh no.
So Riala has a 9.
I also have to roll, right?
Yes, please.
Of course, it's a low number.
I mean, this can be good or bad in this situation. 8 for Zalarius.
that's your highest possible initiative, Rihanna.
Yep.
16. Wait,
I must roll
D20.
D10.
Oh, yeah, you have to roll D10. We changed the rule,
Oh.
I think, 4 sessions or so ago. Sorry.
All good.
Just for initiative, I
Yeah,
think.
it's only initiative, which we.
But same.
Yeah, plus same
modifier?
modifier, just D10 instead.
So your modifier is more important.
Yes, 7.
No.
Okay. Good. Riala actually has the highest initiative.
Ah! What reality are we living in? Now I have to work out what the hell I want to do.
Don't banish it.
Yeah, because I'm in there.
Obviously not. I think I am actually just going to. I think I'm actually just going to go in for a Scythe Attack
Okay, sure.
using. I can never remember what it's called.
Oh, I should actually get the mimic on there.
Divine Strike.
I'll just do that for the mimic for now. Okay, so Riala steps forward, like the scythe close with this this unholy energy as she steps forward trying to hit the mimic. Which she does successfully.
Nice. Plus 8.
8 plus 4 plus. What is Divine Strike? It is 1d8. Does that work? Oops.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Well, that is not that much, but okay.
Yeah.
You hear a clonk as the scythe goes down the mimic, and your scythe gets repelled a bit as like you try to hit the metal, and what do you want to do?
I will cast. I'm going to keep doing it until it works. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Oh wait, but you attacked, right? Like you can't attack and cast a spell.
It's Toll the Dead is a cantrip.
Yeah, sure, but you can only do cantrips if you do a spell.
Oh. Well, then I take it. I do nothing, I guess.
Okay. With that, the mimic. It's the turn of the mimic, which means no, it's actually on Alara's turn. Never mind. The mimic just you see little legs just appearing under the chest, like a centipillar. Many legs, and it's just on the side, sidewards, trying to make the move inside the chest. Riala, get an attack opportunity if you want to.
Hold
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
As it- Ellerin, you also get an attack of opportunity as it makes its way past you. 16 hits.
A what now?
You
For
can
11 damage.
you can make an attack of opportunity because like it moves past you, so you can
Oh.
use the surprise of the situation and go like so to say. 11 damage. That's good.
Okay.
And it makes its way into this this area where the spider webs are thick.
Oh, fuck.
So it's,
Well, I'm not going to be able to follow it down there very quickly.
it actually is quite speedy.
Oh no.
Okay,
That comment.
11 does not hit. Okay.
That was my damage.
Oh, well, Ellerin, did you roll
Oh, yeah.
well?
Sorry.
14. Oh, I actually have to check this. 14 does hit. It's doesn't really have a high evasion. It's just hard.
Okay.
Five, 10, 15, 20. Oh, it's actually... Oops. What am I doing? It's actually running over here. Okay, 10 damage. Okay, that's actually not that bad. So, we are at 30. Silarius, it is your turn. Or just dash action, probably.
Is it an undead creature? I just want to know how I should understand undead.
Yeah, undead is everything that lived once. And
Okay.
now lives again.
It's like a zombie, like literally.
It lived once, it died, and it lives again.
And it did not die completely. Okay. Yeah.
That is the dictionary definition of undead.
How to destroy a chest?
Well, currently you don't even see the chest since it darted off into
Yeah.
its...
Well, I dart after it in my gnome creature, so I should be a bit more.
Yeah, make acrobatics check as you... Or athletics, I don't care. Both of them is
I
fine.
just want to dash into a vision range.
Yeah, but you need to go like through the spider stuff
Okay.
as you go inside. Also, it's dark in there. Like, you don't see anything in there because there's no torch, no light, no...
Right, so we had a torch, right?
Yeah, Alex
Yeah.
said...
Yeah. No,
Can I-
the other had it.
Oh, really?
I'm carrying it
Yes.
way back
I-
here.
Can I, while dashing past you, just grab it from you?
If the mechanics
Yeah,
allow for it, sure.
Bonus
Yeah.
action.
It's like the
Bonus
Olympics.
action, grab the torch.
And then acrobatics, you said, right?
Or athletics, I don't care.
Or athletics? Yeah,
One is
whatever
more
you prefer.
evading, athletics is like bashing through.
Okay, no, I'll rather evade a bit.
I thought so. 14, yeah, it's fine. You kind of like, you're not getting stacked with spiders. You have to fight a bit as you try to, but you kind of make it through relatively fine. It's since it's hard, how it's called, complicated terrain. No,
Difficult terrain?
Difficult
or-
terrain.
Difficult terrain.
you
yeah.
don't have your full movement, it's only half movement, but you're not getting stuck and you make it in there.
Right, I just want to make it to here
That's fine. You can do that.
and try to cast Hold Monster.
Oh yeah, that you can do it. Cool. I need to succeed on what?
A 16 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom is not its best stat, so that should be
Oh,
okay.
nice. Only fighting the stupid monsters here.
Well, it's not the most stupidest net, but stupidest net, but yeah.
True.
Yeah, I think it failed.
Whew.
So, Alaris, as you are in this thing, you hear like, oh! And it stops immediately. You hit your head, is the monster suddenly starts paralyzed in this in this corridor. You wanna cast a cantrip as well?
Yeah.
Damage
Yeah.
will, however, enable it to make another wisdom saving throw, I think, right?
It doesn't say. Actually, it doesn't say anything about it being attacked or damaged.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, you can actually hit it. Never mind.
It's kind of strange, but I also thought like hitting it would break it, but
No, it's cool. Nice.
but can I cast a cantrip while holding my concentration?
Yeah, you can for sure.
Okay, nice.
Only another concentration spell breaks the concentration.
Okay, then I'll actually hit it with lightning lure and try to. Oh wait, depends how far it is away. 1 second.
Oh, you have your staff as well, right? Oh no, it's actually yours spell. Never mind.
That's mine.
Cool. Oh, you got.
I guess
I remembered like there was this thing where it changed from sorcerer to warlock at some point.
Yes.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll try to pull it towards me with that.
Okay.
If it's in range.
10 feet. Yeah, it's fine. It's exactly in range, I would say.
I mean, the range is 15 feet, and if it
6%.
now it needs to do 16 strength.
Oh, strength.
Saving
It's
throw?
better. That's good.
And I'll roll damage.
Oh well, not enough.
Nice. So it gets pulled 10 feet towards me.
You see as Hilarious getting the staff down. Suddenly the chest, the mimic, just freezes in place. With the other hand, he reaches out. Suddenly, like a whip appears from Hilarious' hand, a whip made of pure lightning, and he shoots the whip out into the chest. It whirls around the chest. And he just pulls it back in, and it gets pulled towards Hilarious. And Hilarious, you hear another as the chest moves once more. That was, by the way, a pretty good turn. Like this chest would have made like into this dungeon way farther. You stopped it in its tracks entirely.
Hell yes. And 12 damage on top.
Did it?
Slapped.
It doesn't happen to be a Faraday cage, does it? Like, does Alaris just get electrocuted?
No, she didn't.
Excellent.
Ellerin.
All right. I suppose I just go towards the chest and move it as close as I can and attack it.
Make an
with
athletics check for me, because you first of all need to get through the spiderwebs. You need to squeeze past the Hilarious, which is very hard in this. But he's a gnome, so you can like kind of walk over him if you.
Oh yeah, he's still a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
That is okay. With 15, you evade like the spider webs. You see the gnome in front of you, just like vault over him, standing right in front of the chest. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, I want to just go for the unarmed strike and use the key point to do 2 extra, so that's 4. So I'll do that.
You can just roll 40-20 plus.
Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That hits.
And for ones,
all hit.
they all hit.
They all hit.
I want to spend 2 key points to do the Fang thing.
Sure. I
Fangs are the fire.
You do 1 to activate the firepower, and then you can, for every hit that hits, you can spend another key point. So you can spend up to 5 key points now to deal like an insane amount of damage.
Yeah. I thought I would only spend like half of the key points.
So 3.
So 3.
Which was
3
2
extra.
hits. Okay. So you can roll 2 times the extra damage on the, which gives you Fangs of the Fire Snake.
Okay. Okay. First, let's go damage.
I'm super excited for Ella in dungeon crawling.
Yeah, he's having a lot of fun. But there's a lot of stuff to do here. Sorry. D6 plus 4. So this is the initial damage. And then what is the 1d? I think that. But that's fire damage,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, like the rolls are shitty, which is a shame, but like the total number of damage is quite okay. So you are at 50, 60, 67. Yeah, you actually, yeah, like as the fire, like the fire from Elrond's fish just rains down on the mimic. Otherwise, inside you go like, as the mimic goes left, right. Heat goes, like you feel a bit of heat. And the mimic definitely has like now. Otherwise, from inside you feel like as like there are delts in the mimic, just like it doesn't look straight anymore. It looks looks damaged.
Nice.
Okay.
One question.
Yes.
The 61, that was not a damage roll, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Was to see if it hits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alaris, it's your turn, which means once more, like at this point, like as you try to move, you feel again the acid as the mimic tries to dissolve you, trying to get some nutrition from you. Let's see, roll.
Please be kind to me.
32 points of acid damage as from all sides the acid just like tries to connect with basically all your body. Also your armor takes like kind of like, it's not a second time, it's fully delved into acid. You probably should see a blacksmith at some point.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Am I able to try and like lift the top
Make an
part?
athletics check.
Okay. Come on, this is my best one. Yes.
Nice.
Is that it?
Let's see. The mimic does everything in its power to go against this. And it succeeds.
No.
Not much. Like you pry it open a bit. Solaris, Ellerin, both of you see Alaris's face wretched in acid, looking out the mimic for a second as the mimic closes shut again, and Alaris is gone once more.
Does that count as a attack, right?
Yeah, it counts as an action. You can now try to do something else as a bonus action, but it's limited. Like you can get creative, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking at what I have.
His stamina attack of Solaris is really strong. And also when you pull it back, probably would have not been in reach.
Could I use Know Your Enemy? Well, I'm stuck in there.
10 minutes? Like if you hold up 10 minutes...
It's 1 minute.
Okay, if you hold up 1 minute in this thing, I'll allow it, yeah.
1 minute is still 10 rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, no, then...
I give it for you. If you're stuck 10 rounds in this mimic, I give it for you for free.
Okay. I don't think I could use anything else.
Cool. Next one then. Riala.
Yeah, I'm standing in a cave in the dark. I'm going to cast Bless on Ellerin.
I think it's up to 3, right?
Only if I cast it above first level, which I'm not doing.
No, you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice. First sentence.
Oh right, yeah, cool. Well then I'll bless Delarios as well.
Okay. So all three of you are
Let's
blessed now, which means you can.
And yeah, why not? If I can bless Alaris, I will also do so.
I think, yeah.
So what does the
You feel
blessing
it.
mean?
You feel the essence still.
A blessing is basically whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, the target can roll 1d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw.
Lovely.
Okay.
And as a cantrip, I'll also cast Toll the Dead.
Okay. Theoretically, you could also cast Guidance on Alaris if you want to. I would allow like buffing in this range.
Yeah, but they're both concentration.
Sure, that's a problem.
So I'll cast Toll the Dead instead.
Let the bells ring.
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom is not a good stat for the Mimic.
I'm about 1 for 6. They make that 1 for 7 on this spell, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, 19. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it's the Mimic's turn. What Wisdom saving throw, right? Mr. Solaris. Yeah,
That
it's
is
still
correct.
hold in place. Can't do anything.
This shit is OP.
It's really good, yeah. Especially if you can't lose your concentration because you're not attacked.
Yeah, single target monsters. This is really good.
Yes, it's your turn now.
So, can I stab it with my sword and Eldritch Blast it? Or is Eldritch Blast only a possible extra bonus
No,
action if
you
I
can,
use this
You
spell?
can use it as an action, as a bonus action. It's fine.
Okay. And I first start to use my sword against it.
Okay. That's 2 attacks.
Mostly not so much damage, but yeah. Do I get an advantage on the...
One of you does. Either... No, I would say Ellerin gets it because you hold it in place.
Okay.
Roll the attacks. Yeah, both hit. And the second one is double
Nice.
damage.
Nice. So I'll roll normal ones and then do it again. That's the first attack.
Well,
And the second one.
so it's 18 plus
Plus
5,
5.
23. Okay.
And then send a big ass Eldritch Blast into its face.
And as you do, the creature breaks into two as some of the acid just falls onto the floor, and Alaris once again lies before you.
Whew.
Soaking in.
Alaris, why are you trying to hide from us?
You're the one who said I had to go open that thing.
Well, excuse me that I wanted you to get all the loot.
Speaking of loot, do I see anything in this thing
Uh,
after it died?
no.
That package. Okay.
No. Also, like all the gold you've seen before seems to be some iron stuff.
Do we
Next.
deduct the 2 golds we...
Yeah, you should.
Next time
I
you
am-
open the next chest.
To be honest, I think we should be happy that we got out of here alive as a group.
I
You can
take it we can
go forward.
now turn back. I
Is
would
there
turn
any-
back.
I'm back.
Any reason why we should maybe continue? I would continue.
Yeah.
I would also
There's just
continue.
spider webs in front of you, so no biggie.
Yeah.
But you can burn
Um,
it, I
can-
guess.
I want to use the potion of healing I've got.
You can do that.
So I think it's a 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, if it's the normal one.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was good that it was you who...
Got eaten.
got eaten.
It's point
I don't
blank.
think I would have survived even one round in there, so
Okay.
maybe one.
What do? You're standing in a corridor with a lot of spider webs.
Take the torch back up and continue.
Okay, Solaris
Yeah.
continues. You come to a crossing once more.
I would
Do
say
you want
we.
to flip a coin again?
I would say we go north always, so we don't lose ourselves.
Alright. It's
Works.
actually a good idea.
As you go north after like the first, let's say, curve, you see light. And you go near to the exit, and you're now standing once more in front of this big mountain. Like, you're not out there. Like, it's like the cold wind blows inside. Like, some snow also is like, or has already blown inside. From down there, you seem to be in an elevated position, looking down at the chasm. The big chasm that has the bridge over it, where your airship landed next to it. Seems to be that this seemed to be some kind of like side entrance, or like someone has maybe dug this at some point, took an entrance here, where they couldn't get in through the main gate. It's downhill, actually. I would say like around 40 feet. So you would actually need to climb down, and then it would be right at the entrance. But if it's a hard climb, and if you slip, it may be that you actually fall into this big chasm.
I'm going to go ahead and vote not to go that way.
Yep, me too.
Agreed. You got my vote.
Yep.
Sure.
Let's check out the other route.
Okay. As you go downstairs, Solaris, make a perception check for me.
Passive?
No.
Yep,
Wow.
that fits.
Cool.
Okay. Also make acrobatics check for me, since you're the one that is going first and you're kind of like navigating through the webs.
Yep.
Cool. At some point, you get stuck with one hand in one of the webs, and you're trying to pull. And as you turn around to the group and like want to say something, suddenly you're being pulled from something inside the cavern, and everyone else just sees Hilarious like just.
Oh no.
You have the torch, right? Yeah, you see the light just. Hilarious just. Torch drops, and Hilarious vanishes.
This is like a moment where I turn around, we look into each other's eyes for like 2 seconds, and then I'm gone.
Hilarious, you are in pitch black as you see nothing anymore.
Fuck.
Well, yeah.
Cool. Is it like, can we see what direction he was dragged in?
Yeah, the one direction where he went. There's
Okay,
just
so
one.
is it a slope or something?
It's going a bit downwards, but not hard. I would say like, I don't know, every 10 feet you go like 1 feet down or something.
Okay.
Altitude wise.
Cool.
Yikes. Well, we can't leave Solarius alone. I think we should go, but carefully.
Technically, you can.
Splitting the group again.
Technically, we could.
I mean, if anyone had any grievances to air about Solarius, or, you know,
Now's the time.
eulogies or something, now's the time.
So calmly discussing leaving Solarius or not leaving Solarius in there.
I guess we move forward.
Definitely.
How quickly?
Cautiously, with some
Cautiously, for sure.
Okay, that's fine. You don't need to make checks for the web stand. You just like trying to make. But since you're walking cautiously, that means there is some time with Solarius in the darkness. Solarius, as like this force pulls you in, You feel some of the webs just like left, right, left, right, left, right. And at some point you're being pulled to the ground, and make a dexterity saving throw. Go. 7. That's good. You're
Sure.
being pressed to the ground as you're being rolled over, and spider
You
webs
muted
just
Ryan.
like restrain you left and right, and like it's the
I
same
knew
point.
I was muted.
Same
Can I use luck on that?
Yeah. You could. But next time, because before like I tell you what the consequences.
I wanted to, but I was muted.
Okay. 13 is not
A
enough.
bit better.
It's at least it's not a crit.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, same stuff happens, and you're restrained now, and it's like it turns, and like you're getting dizzy. This happens at some point. Like you are fully enwrapped. If you want to do anything, do it now. You don't feel the staff in your hand anymore.
Can I theoretically use Misty Step and teleport?
It's a good question. Let me actually read it. Like, do we need to see where I go to, for example, and stuff?
The thing is, I think I can only really use it when I killed something. No.
No. There we go. Missed a step. That you can see. You don't see anything right now. That's the fact.
So I don't have access to my staff.
Nope.
Dimension door is also.
Oh, you could do that. I think Dimension Door is fine.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so as it like wraps you in. Wait, but like, does it have? Let me see. It has components, only verbal. That is nice. You don't even need to use your hands for that. You can just say the command word, and it works.
Whew.
That is good for you. Okay, so where do you want to teleport to?
I want to teleport to the crossing
Okay,
where I left the others.
cool. So the others are moving silently up here as you hear behind you a thut, donk.
Bonk.
Oh, hey, wait, everyone, wait.
As you look back, you see Solarius, like as you all know Lord of the Rings, like he's like it's this white package of spider.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go back then.
You go back,
Oh, we're not gonna.
get him out of there. It's actually quite hard. Like Alaris and Riala, like you both probably like need to work together to get out of Ellerin. For you, like you try it, but like it's really hard. Like, but all of you free chimp in, and at some point Alaris still has some webbing here and there, but well, you're free.
What happened?
I got pulled in by the spider, and I am 99.9% sure that there's a huge spider at the end of this tunnel. And I don't know how big it is because it was completely dark. I didn't see anything. So
Let's turn around and go.
Yeah,
the
let's go
other way.
back.
It's not worth it.
Then I guess this is like a double or nothing situation, right? We got nothing.
Solarius.
We got nothing from this little trip
He's got a
through the
point.
caverns, and there might be something in that spider cave.
Solarius.
Yes.
Double of nothing is still nothing. Let's
That is
turn
correct.
around.
One thing you notice, Alaris, though, you're not sure where your staff is.
Dear God damn it!
No.
I guess
All
we're going
right.
back to the
Yep.
spiders.
Guys,
That solved it.
I think we gotta go back to the spider. I think it has my stuff.
How important is your
It
stuff?
is the bane of my existence.
Well, then it's not worth going back for.
Riala, how comfortable are you without your scythe?
I can't refute that point.
Alright, I think we just
Does your staff allow you to walk?
no, but to levitate.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know where the torch went.
Oh yeah, that's also miss.
It dropped in front of us. Didn't it?
Oh, good.
No, it's true.
I thought it dropped
Yeah.
in front of
It dropped in front of us,
Exactly,
yeah.
This is true. Yeah. The torch is. Yeah, one of you has it.
Whew. Okay, so I'm not gonna go first, okay?
I'm not going first. After that mimic.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Elaine goes first.
Ellen pulls out the fire again on her hands and like makes her way boldly forward. Yeah. How actually do we want to do it? Like, do you want to like try to sneak again? Like, do you want to just rush in?
No, I would go
Slowly.
very carefully.
Okay, so you keep the fire out, but slowly forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make your way forward. There's like this crossing, but one of those ends has destroyed webs where something seemed to be really quick, like has been rushing through really quick. So you kind of like choose this path, and you're going down, and you end up. Actually, now I need to look which one of those it is. Oh yeah, and you end up in this area as you see nothing. Make a perception check for me, Ellerin.
Yep.
As I look around, like
Look up.
look around the corner.
Okay,
19.
19.
You look inside. You don't see anything. But then you see a stone just like move. And you're like,
Okay.
something moved. You haven't seen anything.
Careful. I think the spider might be here.
One thing you see is Solaris' stuff lying like just on the ground there in the chamber. What you also see is there seems to be other cocoons in this chamber. And some old swords and axes.
Oh.
This is a phenomenally bad idea.
Well, we only need the staff, right? What if I would make a dash for it? Like really quick. Is it that close that I could run,
You
grab
can
it,
definitely
come
try
back?
to run there and get out. If nothing happens, you're probably good.
That is
If
not gonna work.
The tactician in me just went, but the creator who likes cinematic experiences just went, I want to see this.
Well, unless you can levitate the staff and have it flying back, someone has to go in and get it. Or what else? Any ideas?
can you teleport it?
How close is it?
It's basically 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away from Ellerin.
We could throw a rope.
I'm kind of pissed at the spider. I kind of want to kill the spider.
But we know there's not going to be just one spider, right?
I think it's just one.
Alright.
I'll let you take the lead. So that it is.
Yeah,
I-
so Marius, it's your staff.
I just did that, and I was rolled into a little sandwich Dorito. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Let's throw you a fireball or something in there.
My staff has the ability to throw fireballs.
Okay.
Do you feel hurt or something, Alaris?
I'm pretty wounded, yes.
Well,
Okay, I can try something, but it is not guaranteed to work. Unless, like, Ellerin really... Unless you really want to try running for it.
It's that or your idea, so go ahead and present it.
My idea is basically to scare the spider.
The
We even know the
spider.
spider.
I'm all ears.
We did see cocoons, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it's
Mm.
a nest, probably.
Why? No. Cocoons are people that have been rolled into little
Yeah.
snacks.
For food.
Oh, I thought. Okay, well, can we see any signs of more than one spider? Just one?
You don't see any spider. You only see like this movement. But you don't. really see-
Yeah.
Why is there movement? Is it invisible?
Well, I guess it is the spider. We know it's somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
Can you maybe just throw in a big ice breath and see if you hit something?
I could. And you guys have to move out the way.
I have to say,
Okay.
it will be
I
really hard
just
for
remembered.
Laris to get through. Actually, you probably need to get out of the way here.
I just
Just like-
remembered.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a really expensive workaround, and I don't want to do it just for a damn staff. Ellerin, it's your time to shine.
Okay. He
Well, you
goes
guys
for
can move
dash.
out the way, then like,
Okay.
okay.
So you stay
He
here.
just goes for
Ellerin, you dash.
We gotta be ready to attack.
Yeah, be ready for anything.
Okay.
I take out my greatsword while he does that.
Carefully, you slip out of the shadows of the edge. Make your way quickly through the webs. They're like most of them are broken because like they just drag Silas straight through it. You dash through stuff, you grab it, and at that point, how do we do this? It's a quick. Actually, let me just roll attacks and then we see.
Make a saving throw.
Bear in mind, you are blessed. Okay? If you're asked to roll a saving throw.
Yep. Gotcha.
Oh wow, that's 2 13s. What's your armor class?
Check 60.
That's good. As you dash in there, like next to you, you hear instinctively, like you are so trained, like your reflexes kick in. You're just like dash out of the way. There's nothing here, but there, like you behind you, you hear the wall just like as like little stones fly away as like the impact of whatever flew through there or like was there
Missing.
impacted. Yeah, missed.
Okay.
Yeah, anything you want to do?
Well, I guess I grab the staff. Can I run back?
Yeah. You
Quick.
try to run back. At the crossings, make an acrobatics
Yeah.
roll for me.
Here we go.
Okay.
This doesn't work. As you run, suddenly you hit something in front of you, and you just get getting pressed down as the stuff rolls from your hand. You are prone on the ground and something big is on you. You don't see anything. With that, all of you roll initiative.
Oh shit, here we go
It's
again.
pretty close.
Was this staff right in front of me?
It lies next to Alaris. Ellen.
Of course.
3, 5, 13.
Ja, maar ja.
Nice. And Solaris 11. Okay. Ellerin, you make another acrobatics or athletics check, whatever you prefer. As
Okay.
you are being pulled at the ground.
Yep.
13.
Don't you have bless? Or can you use bless?
No, it's only for saving throws or attacks.
Okay. Okay.
As you're trying to wriggle free of whatever holds you to the ground, like this entity, whatever it is, on top of you, just presses you harder onto the ground, and you're still grappled. Which means you have no movement, but you can still do an action or something. But while you're pressed to the ground.
Okay, well, I guess I would just try to get all my firepower that I have and try to, like, burn this thing. So I would just go ahead and... Let's see. So my hands are, like, free?
No, but, like, I would say, like, since you are kind of, like, fighting, like, wrestling on the ground, you can kick. You can, like a kick would also count as an unarmed strike, for example.
Okay, cool. Well, then I go unarmed strike.
Yeah.
And I go just for a full-on attack. Then I try to spend a key point to do that.
Okay,
so I get 4 strikes. Yeah.
Since you make since you already used an action for the athletics checks, you can get 2 unarmed strikes because it's bonus action plus the fury of the fist,
Okay.
Fists of Fury thing.
So how many
2 attacks?
attacks in total? 2. Yeah, cool.
The first one is a crit, that is good, and the second one is a 14. You get normal attacks because like you are already on body contact with whatever this is. The first one hits, the second one does not. But you get double damage on that.
Okay. Can I use Fangs of the Fire Snake here, or no? I guess not.
Yeah, but you
Hands
need
are-
to spend 2 key points, which is kind of like expensive for. You can do
Yeah,
it if it's the best choice.
that's true. Okay. So
Okay, so 16 points of damage as this unseen entity, like in front of you, you can't, you try to get your hands free, you can't, so you just use your feet, and like with one foot, you just thump, hit it right, like in front of you, you know, you get the knee up, and thump, you hit something which is very hard. But you hear also a small, and I can't do this, whatever, and yeah, the entity is still in touch here. Solaris.
Do you see anything?
No, you see Ellerin on the ground, just like trying to get up but can't, hitting something with his knee.
Guess I will throw my sword and shoot a Eldritch Blast in that direction that is above Ellerin.
So you just throw Eldritch Blast in direction.
Yeah, and my sword as a ranged attack.
No, you can only you can only do a cantrip as a bonus action if you cast a spell.
Ah, okay, then Eldritch Blast.
Go. Do it. It's 2 attacks, I think, at this point with the Eldritch Blast.
Alright, the hit.
Yeah, both
16?
hit. Solaris, this is actually very strange for you. Typically you have your staff in one of the hands, but this time both hands are free. So you gather your force in both hands and just like go full Imperator of Star Wars on it. Release the cracking energy. 17 points of damage. Hit whatever it is. the only thing why I get a normal attack against an invisible creature here is because you see where it is, because Ellerin kind of like holds it in place or whatever, or the creature holds Ellerin in place. You don't know. You just shoot there, and you hear this. You see for a second while the lightning or like this crackling negative energy like impacts whatever there is. You see as small little things drop off and fly in direction. You hear like this. You smell a little bit of burned creature. Doesn't smell too pleasantly, but the creature lets go and vanishes again. Ellerin, you're free.
Woohoo!
Get the stuff and get out of there.
Riala, what do you want to do?
Can we see Ellerin?
Well, no. Solaris is kind of like standing on the crossroads. Alaris is like blocking you, kind
of. I'm kind of useless in this scenario. I cast True Strike on Solarius.
Okay. Cool.
Oh wait, no, sorry, hang on. That's actually at the invisible target. Never mind then, I don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I wait my turn. Like I save my turn.
Okay.
I wait for it to reappear. That's the trigger.
Alaris, what are you doing?
I just want to move over here, and I guess I can't really do much. I'll just see what happens.
Okay. Ellerin, it's your turn.
Yep. Well, I'm free. I want to grab the staff and run away.
Okay, you get up on your feet, like you just like vault onto your feet, grab the stuff, and then you go into the like back where it came from.
Yeah.
So the big dragon lady is blocking your path. So for me, the question is like, when you want to get out of there, how do you want to get out of there? Like it's like Reala's currently in front. Like does Alaris make space for you? Like what's the marching order?
If we're all going back, I guess. Does Riala want to go
the
first?
opposite. I'll just hobble as quickly as I can.
Okay. Alaris. Ellerin, you want to be next to Solaris?
Well, I guess I would be last.
Okay.
Maybe.
Ellerin. So you all just like run forward, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hand Solarius the staff quickly.
Okay. You go up. Ellerin, at some point you hear and you make a dexterity saving throw as you hear little steps behind you.
I think we should just full attack this thing.
Instinctively, like as you hear the steps, you're used to blind fighting. This is no different. As this thing approaches you, you just dodge out of the way, turn around, you just like try to where it stands, like try to hit it in the face or somewhere. You connect. It's not really a full attack, but it seems like it shrieks for a second and like goes back. It hadn't the effect as it used to be, as it was used to, and you make your way further upwards. Anything you want to change in your strategy?
Maybe it's a shortcut to the right.
We leave a trap mine behind us. No, I would just continue running.
Yeah.
Okay, Ellerin, anything you want to do differently?
That makes it sound like I should do something differently.
Well, it's a question for me. Like you just ran like upwards, like the back exposed, so to say. This thing just take a chance. Question is, do you want to try to prevent further attacks, for example, or I don't know.
I don't know what exactly I could do to prevent more attacks. I don't think I have any traps I could set.
Yeah.
Or so I would just probably continue on.
Okay. So you just from time to time you glance over your shoulders. Sometimes you hear the steps. You keep alert. Where do you want to go? Right or left? Rihanna.
Right.
Right. Okay. You go right.
Mhm.
There's
I
nothing. You're
follow.
back at the crossroads from before. Ellerin, like from time to time, you hear the steps approaching, but you're alert right now. Like you always look for. Make one more dexterity saving check for me, just to see.
Okay.
And you can also add the 1d4 from Rihanna to it.
Okay.
No.
19.
Yeah, it's good. Perfect. It's like once more, this thing tries to sneak up on you, but you're alert at this point. There's no way it can grab or catch you. So you slowly defend, make your way forward. At some point, all of you guys exit what has been this.
The worst idea we ever had.
Wait.
Oh,
And come back.
Well, we got your staff, Solarius.
thank you so much for that.
And what did we get out of this?
Maybe we can spend a night on one of these bunk beds and take a rest.
Yeah, I think I need that.
We should keep a watch and all stay in one room. And not the one with the gaping hole in the back of it.
True.
Come here, Solaris.
What?
Come here.
Okay, so you're gonna take a rest.
I think so.
A short rest, a long rest.
A long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to take a long rest. This means like you definitely want to probably have some guards on. How does that work?
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch. I guess.
Alright. And then I'll take the second.
Okay, so Solaris tries to stay awake alone. The adrenaline, like, it's fine. Like, you probably are have an easy time to stay awake. Make a perception check for me to see.
My perception is so bad.
I'm going to hold off pressing long rest until I know we actually get it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hilarious.
Natural.
After all the other ones went to sleep, you stay awake, and at some point, you
Oh.
feel like this little. It seems whatever was in the tunnel has been following you.
Well,
Seems it doesn't give up on its prey so quickly.
that is not good.
What do you want to do, Solaris?
Fuck. I use the. Can I use the torch that I have and mark like a black line, or maybe like even more than line, like a lot of black ash on the floor and on the walls?
Okay, so you try to. You don't have too much of it because, I mean, the torch did burn. You know, like there's no coal or anything that comes from it, but you can make a bit of it. Yeah.
I just want to create something that if someone runs over it, you can see some footprints or something like that.
Or does the thing walk over the plate? That would be funny.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
hopefully, but. I will reach into the bag of holding
Okay.
and let's see what I get. Not holding, I mean the creature one. Oh no, it's a D8. One
So what
second.
did you do? You?
I create a creature, and it is a. What is it again?
Something big.
A brown bear.
Cool.
And I tell the brown bear, watch out. Keep watch, basically.
It growls already as you do it, and like it steps forward into the chamber.
Into what chamber?
Into the corridor. I'm sorry.
Into the corridor. Okay. Okay. I wake up the others.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Guys, we have a problem. There, the spider is following us. I'm pretty sure I heard something.
As you go forward, because you really chose the one before, like the bear steps on the pressure plate. And you hear this family, like you hear the statue going forward. You hear the thing coming down. You hear this rumbling ball of stone as it goes like. The bear is like. The bear vanishes, and you see the familiar thing. You also hear as the statue then slowly gets the ball back. You see there's a lot of blood on one side of the wall, and like it's like smeared on the side. Chitin lays all over the floor. Some broken legs, broken tusks.
I think we just killed the spider.
That's one way of doing it.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Ready to kill the bear.
I'll forever remember you, Wojtek.
Yeah, was that even a spider? No.
What a legend. Yeah, I don't think the bear leaves back these kind of tusks and spider legs. Right?
You don't know, like so far none of them did.
Yeah. So I think we're good. I think we can. I think you guys can go back to sleep.
Who
Okay,
takes the second
What?
watch?
Me.
Okay, Alaris, perception check.
Do I still get a rest before that?
Yeah, you do. Okay. You don't hear anything. At some point, you all wake up with a long rest. I mean, the rest was pretty uncomfortable. Like, stone beds are really not made for sleeping. All of your bones ache as you.
Oh,
No nice bedrolls.
I've got this. This is like normal night sleeping for me. This is okay.
I've got a bedroll I could have used.
Yeah,
I used.
for sure. What do you do?
Maybe it's time to take a second crack at that glowing hallway. It
1
can't
second.
possibly be worse than an invisible spider, right?
What if we go upstairs?
What if we check out the spider layer that we just crushed, so we might find some loot there?
Oh no. There might be another one.
It's
Why
actually
would there be?
a bad idea.
Why would there be 2 spiders? Come on. I think these. I pretend to be very smart and say, well, Alaris, clearly these big of spiders don't share their prey, and there's never 2 of these close by.
Oh no.
So what do you say?
I say no.
I'll join you.
Okay, there we go.
Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
God damn it.
Okay.
I think we have to go. 2 of them go. We have to help them.
So Alaris,
I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Alaris, Ellerin, you make your way back in.
Yeah, we also.
Okay.
We have to follow
Oh,
them.
wait. It's not like, wait, do mimics and these kind of things just respawn if you reload the level?
Take a rest. Like the bonfire.
Okay, I don't know. Well, if it's okay. If we see a chest back in that spot, then we'll just...
We just
If we see coins back in this spot.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate to be that player, but do bear in mind that we do have limited health and limited spell slots.
Didn't we just take a long rest?
And yeah, but still, we have a lot of dungeon left to go as well. You know, limited supplies. How are you doing on rations over there? Because I don't have many.
To be honest, I forgot to take count.
I've got a few.
I have a few.
Me too.
Alright, if there's any sign of any danger, we'll dash back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all of you make your way inside.
God damn it.
Go back to
I go last again.
Go back into the spider lair. Make a perception check for me, whoever goes first.
I'll go first this time.
Okay, alright, make a perception check.
No!
You don't hear anything, it seems clear.
So he says no.
I think he's just playing with us. I think it's completely empty. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's playing with us.
Oh, do we want to go past the mimic chest first, or go straight
No!
No. We're going straight down.
to
Inside you find like 3 cocoons. There is it seems to be something like a frozen potion
Uh-huh.
and a warhammer which has like a big sapphire increased
Mhm.
into it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do anything
Tell me
with
more.
the cocoons?
I guess it's...
Yeah, you need to write this stuff down, right? So just saying.
Okay,
Who's
where's the
gonna-
notepad? Oh,
You want to
right
carry the
now.
Warhammer, Alaris?
Yeah, I have the bag of holding with me.
Ah, perfect.
Is it just the warhammer?
Write down warhammer with sapphire from the spider lair. And then you also write down potion from the spider lair. It's some
Frozen potion.
frozen potion, yes.
I
Do
do
we?
actually want to take a closer look at the cocoons.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
Can I not make it a medicine roll?
You can make an investigation then a medicine roll if you want to.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what's gonna happen? All the stuff is in the bag of holding. Sin's gonna take it and be like, "It's mine now" because it's in his bag of holding.
Okay,
We gotta empty that bag before we end.
then make the medicine check. Okay.
Oh wow, I rolled really poorly.
Would you think like some of these probably have been there quite a while? Not sure what's alive or not, or if there's still something alive in there.
I don't think there's anything left to these people.
So that's it.
Everyone.
We head back out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or do we open these cocoons?
I mean, there could be loot on these things. If I know anything from Skyrim. I will open one of the cocoons then to check.
You rip open one of the cocoons, and all of you immediately make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. Hilarious!
What? I didn't open it!
You influenced me to do it.
The greed. The greed.
What is that?
Fail. Fail.
What do I need to
Fail.
succeed?
That is exactly on point.
I can
Slara is the
reroll.
only one who succeeded.
Not even
I
close,
can
baby.
reroll cricket.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Fuck.
Yeah. Still.
No.
Okay, so let me quickly see what the okay. So, except Solaris, all of you take 9 points of damage. Solaris only takes 4 points of damage as a swarm of little spiderlings just like appears from the cocoon. Solaris, they just go all over you, like biting you in all areas. All of the others, like
Disgusting.
smiling, just like crawl upon you. So as you kind of like just shake him off where you can, like getting away from most of the thing. With that, also the other cocoons crack open, and you have now a ton of little spiderlings emerge from
Run.
I told you it was a nest. Marie.
Elrin, why don't you tell us?
Marie. I did.
Convince us more.
Who goes first through the corridor? Who
Uh,
goes last? And in between.
let me see. I'm stuck there in a little spot. I can't get past, so
So Riala goes first.
I have to go last.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay,
I mean, sure.
cool. So Ellerin, you make 3 dexterity saving throws for me, as you're the last one, and like the spiders just like following you, and you take the brunt of like the little spiderlings.
Wait, aren't I lost?
Okay.
Yeah, you're last. You no, sorry, Alaris. Yeah, I said the wrong name. My bad.
Oh, okay.
What do I have to do?
Alaris.
Another
3
dexterity.
3 dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Of course. I could just say,
3d.
Plus. but I already did 1, so I'll just do 2.
Okay, so 4 is not enough. 10 is not enough. So all of them fail. Which means you take 42 points of damage over as through the whole course while you're going through the tunnel. Imagine like a 1 minute of spiderlings just like following you, biting you wherever you can. At some point, you just exit the tunnel, and like they just like scatter over the temple.
That's what you get for opening random cocoons.
Next time, I'm not opening anything first.
How many of us take that 42 damage?
Alaris only,
No,
because
just
she's
me.
so big, she just like, gets the brunt of it.
It's all good, Lorraine. We're good.
With that, you make it out.
Next time we have to open something, and I say no because I did it first every other time, there's gonna be loot and no danger.
I hope so.
So you're back.
I use and I use second wind.
Okay, do that. What do you want to do now?
I wish I could see how many hit points everyone else had.
Well, let's move up the stairs.
Okay, so you're not going back into the great hole, you're actually going upstairs. Yes,
Solarius, don't forget your icon. Yeah.
you can do that. Let's go upstairs then. Upstairs you see another one of the statues you've seen before.
Oh, God.
All right, watch out for pressure plates.
Okay.
And peek into the corridor.
It kind of looks the same as... wait, why is nothing happening? It kind of looks the same as downstairs. The difference is that at the end of this tunnel, like, it seems to be already caved in.
All right. So while watching our step, or at least watching my step, I slowly start investigating.
Okay, make an investigation check as you go through the rooms. 4. Wait, okay, that's... Yeah, I don't find anything.
Nothing
No.
in any room.
No, it seems empty.
Damn. Well, lads, it seems empty. Anybody else want to take a look?
One more could take a look, I think.
Any of you guys want to take a look?
It's not exactly my strong suit.
I think.
Yeah. Where is that damn tiefling when we need him?
So who does it?
I can try to take a look.
Okay.
What was the check again?
There he is.
Investigation.
Oh. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Good one. This one is so good that like while you're so like focused on investigating, you go for it and you hear a little cluck as the pressure plate that Lara so basically so very perfectly avoided just like under your feet goes down. You see the statue going forward, but nothing
You know the
nothing
drill.
happened. Nothing happens.
Whew.
Okay.
I guess it was already broken.
And the statue now stays in place where it is.
Why am I? Okay, now there we are.
Also, you don't find anything.
This is useless.
Is there really nothing here at the end of the tunnel?
Well, it seems your investigation is really shitty. So no, there's nothing.
Wanna use a luck point on that?
You can.
Yeah, why not? Come on, we gotta get better than a 4.
Or 0.
Alright. I'm sorry. Still nothing. You know, like 10 isn't easy to see. This is like the baseline.
How greedy are we getting here? Are we being here, team? How much of our daily luck do we want to spend on this freaking investigation?
I can tell you right now, I am not spending a drop of it.
I'm just so curious. I'm curious about this game. All right, let's head back then.
Okay.
I mean, we were curious about the mimic. We were curious about.
You know, there's a phrase, I don't know whether you've heard it.
The-
Curiosity killed the darlings.
The cat. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. At some point you make it back into the big room.
So we couldn't go down from here, right?
No, it's just
this
up.
was both went up.
All right.
This should be the only room now left. I get the rooms back in. Where are my rooms? Runes.
Well, can we just? I don't know. Maybe we just need to confidently run through it.
I doubt that that's accurate.
You wanna try?
Saw it in a movie once.
I mean, honestly, you can try if you want to.
Nah, I would rather test to see if my hand goes through first.
It does. As your hand goes through, you hit stone, which seems to be directly behind it.
Huh.
So it seems to be like a puzzle of some sort.
So we gotta activate it. 6 runes, you say?
And 6 small statues.
Statues. Huh.
Wait, where are these runes? They seen on the
On
door?
the archway. Like this is this archway, this round
On the
archway.
archway.
And on the archway there are like 6 runes on the top of the archway.
Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
What do we know about the statues? Have you guys already looked at them?
That they giants of different
We-
elements, right?
Yeah, we think that they represent the different kinds of giants,
Elements.
but
Yep.
how they connect to this door, I'm unclear on.
We have to interact with the statues somehow.
Their weapons come free. We know that.
Oh,
They're
do the
what?
weapons come from the weapons? Maybe
What
the
are they?
weapons are not in the correct placements.
How do you possibly know whether or not that they're in the right place, though?
One thing you notice Lars, is
Maybe-
that the frost weapon fitted perfectly as you put it back in.
Maybe like if we get one right, the one that is right, the rune doesn't glow anymore.
Can I check if the other weapons seem to be loose or like fit in the exact same way?
All of them can be dislodged, and they also fit perfectly back into where they have been.
In where they are right now?
Yes.
Huh. Seems like the weapons are actually in the right spot.
Ooh.
Maybe we have to activate the middle giant somehow. Does it seem like it's complete?
Yeah, it is.
Can we move it?
It's 80 feet tall, solid stone.
Did the other
So that's a
giants
no.
look like they're complete?
All of them look complete, yes.
Oh.
So I want to go to the fire one,
Mhm.
and I want to try and do a little flame and like touch it or something.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Is this?
Oh wait, but you are Elrin, like you're attuned to elements. I would say, like, as you do your flame mumbo jumper, so to say, you feel that from the weapon, you also feel that there's a slight elemental feel to it. Like it seems like some essence of fire is bound to the weapon.
Maybe we gotta take the weapons out of there?
I mean, we did find the ice weapon out, right? But it wasn't put anywhere particular. It was just thrown aside.
But it's definitely needed for this puzzle.
Yeah.
Pretty sure about that.
And you put the ice weapon to the ice statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this in front of us? Is this like a frost or is it a mist?
It's a mist. But it can't
Maybe
be-
something to do with the maybe if we manage to take out the right weapon, it gets deactivated or something. It's a very wild guess.
I mean, mist is kind of water and maybe heat.
You mean ice and fire?
Hmm.
Or maybe the weapons just knock the door down. I don't know.
Or do the runes?
Is there a
I mean,
something?
I guess we can't really
Check.
understand the runes anyway, but
I mean, you can try stuff out. Like you don't need to think. You can the stuff is in the room. You can take them.
I'm gonna
do stuff.
take this weapon from this one. And
What
swap
is this? Let me see what this is. This
Looks like the thunder giant.
Mhm.
This doesn't look like it. This is the storm giant.
Can I take the weapon out?
Yeah, you can.
And I want to swap it with this one and see if it does anything.
It doesn't really fit in the frost giant's grip.
Aha.
So they are in the correct place already.
Hmm.
what if we remove them all?
Let's do it.
Okay, you
Yeah,
just pile them somewhere. Nothing happens.
just in front of.
Okay.
Now put back only the ice and the fire.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Does anybody know how to translate these runes?
I know some.
Nope. But someone's not here, probably. Does your sword know how? Does your sword know how to do this, Solaris?
Not really.
Can I also do an Arcana check?
Yeah, if you are proficient in Arcana, yes. 21, that's pretty good.
I am not.
Then no. Solaris, yeah, these runes actually, like you learned about them. Those are like runes in this case are not runes to be read, but runes to have power, which is some very different sort of runes. The one transmit language, the other transport power, so to say. And what you see in front of you are like the basic elemental runes of the old like giants, so to say, which have been used multiple ways in other languages, like later in also now mages still use them in rituals. And you see all the runes of the elements present from the left to the right. Let's go in a circle. What they mean is let me actually look them up so I don't do. Oh, there we go. Hawk means No, actually, that's the only one you don't recognize. The Sky Rune, which is the second on the left side, means stone. The top left, the Ild, means fire. Then we have the what's called Uva. The Uva rune on the top right is storm. The Stein one is, well, you can guess it, and the easy one is is a frost rune.
Wait, what was the first one?
You don't recognize that one.
I know then the second one.
The left one is the Sky rune, is the air rune, the cloud.
So air, fire, storm, stone, and frost.
Yes.
Can I ask everyone to, and then the first one would be, which one did we miss?
Hill.
Yeah, the hill, I guess. Yeah.
One thing you also
Do we-
notice with the 21 is that like these runes holding powers, like runes in Magic are used. You can inscribe them on something, touching them, or maybe like triggering them, or doing something. For example, if you imprint them on a chest, for example, it could also trigger the rune if you open the chest, so to say. Those runes have power inside and are triggered on certain conditions.
Can I start off with the first one, bottom left, by... Okay, at first I want to touch it.
Okay, stop right there. Touch it. Make a perception check.
Oh god.
Passive perception.
No, right. That is used for certain stuff like triggers. Also, someone else can make a perception check. Like one of
I
you
will do
can
it.
pick it.
I'll do it. Perception.
Okay, 12. Nothing. You don't really notice anything. Keep going.
Then I touched the second one.
Which one would it be?
The second from the left, so the air.
Oh, that is really cool. You don't even need to make a perception check for that one. Just all of you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. I'm good at that.
I'm apparently really bad
Everyone
today.
which didn't roll a 15 fails.
That's me.
Okay, who failed?
I
Me.
did.
And Alarin. No, Alaris and Silaris. As you touch it, both of you failed. Suddenly, you know like how gravitation typically pulls you down?
Yes.
Somehow, that feeling passes entirely as the gravitation switches in the other direction. And you're now suddenly like falling upwards as you're going like for the full 100 feet in the direction of the ceiling. Anything you want to do?
I raced to touch the rune again.
Make Ellerin and Riala, you both make a wisdom saving throw.
I wanted to try and reverse it.
You activated it again.
Yeah, you both succeed. Never mind.
I don't know what to do.
We need to get the weapon. We need to get the weapon from the storm giant. Ellerin, help!
What, Solaris and others? Like, you have one action. What do you want to do with it?
I guess I cast levitation.
On you?
Yes, and I tried to hold the Laris.
Okay, make a dexterity saving for me.
Just
Wait,
simple.
I only have one action, right?
Yeah.
Please don't roll a 1.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Luck is good to keep.
Okay. Well,
Is your 14 good?
Yeah, I would say 14 is good. You grab Alaris just like right at the at the last possible moment, and you have her, and you both levitate now in the air. As gravity pulls you still upwards. What are you doing?
I'm just chilling in the air.
That's true.
Yeah, I shout, try to
Yeah.
pull the
Oh, I
sword
think-
out.
I will. Which sword out?
The air.
This
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And touch. We take the air sword and touch the rune, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
with the
The
sword.
sword. Yeah.
As you do that, like the archway crackles, thunder like fills the archway, it starts to glow, and the mist itself like suddenly begins to intensify. Little lightning just like streaks from one side to the other side of the archway, and the whole archway glows.
Okay, that's the wrong direction. We need to be taking the power out of the runes, not adding it to the runes.
Actually,
Don't
I
we?
think we've got 6 possible dimensions we can go to. And we activate the portal in like 6 different directions here.
Mhm.
Try it with a different one.
Yep. I grab the fire one and I touch the fire rune with it.
Okay. Nothing really changes. Like the effect still stays the same.
Okay, so do we have to do them in order or something?
It
Maybe.
seems activated. Like the whole thing glows brightly, and like little thunder, like little lightning just strikes from one end to the other end.
Maybe it is the only one. Okay. I look up at the ceiling and want to check if there's anything there of interest.
As you do that, gravity changes again, and you now feel the pull downwards.
Okay, so we slowly levitate to the floor.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
I'm not exactly sure why we managed to trigger this now correctly, but let's roll with it.
You're not seriously considering just walking through there, are you?
No.
No. Roll one of those furry things again. Maybe they can test
Good
it.
idea. Bag of tricks time.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
You can do it how many times per day?
3.
It's a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now another brown bear. All right. You are our Christopher Columbus. Go ahead.
It stays where it is.
Bear, please try and enter the portal.
Okay. It enters the portal. It goes poof.
And it's gone?
Yes.
All right, I'm following that bear.
Oh, no.
I put my hands on the shoulders of both Ellerin and Alara, so they don't follow him through.
Okay, so Lars, you go through.
Yes.
Okay, for the sake of tension, what are the others doing?
Waiting to see whether he comes back. You know that's how many people here have seen Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
When they originally use the Bifrost and it's just the dragon head that comes out the other side, that's what I'm fearing right now.
Okay, so Zalarius, you appear on the other side of the archway. What do you see? I guess I'm sure I have something to read here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's a real like lore text to read. Let me try to get this right.
Let me get my tea. label.
Beyond the thundering archway lies a hexagonal chamber whose walls rise 50 feet before tapering to a 90-foot high apex. Standing in each corner of the room is a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one raised arm. Each type of giant is represented: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. A cold, magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it has been there for some time, preserved by the cold. And next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star.
A frost-covered morning stone.
Morning star.
Oh, like a mace.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Cool. And there's no other way out?
Well, right behind you is the same archway that you've just entered on the other side, crackling with like this energy.
While I entered that, did it feel like if I put my hand through, I'm in another place with my hand, or did it feel like I'm still...
No, it felt like that.
Okay. So I put my hand through and do like a...
Yeah, all of the others see Lars' hand kind of extending.
Okay. Well, then I release my hands and say, "After you."
I go next.
Yep.
Okay, so all of you make it into the chamber.
Yep.
Is that perhaps the person we wanted to speak to? I asked the others.
Didn't we want to speak to... Yeah, maybe.
As you go further into the room, it's uploading. It's still uploading.
Oh, no, the tension.
50%, 60.
My heart can't take it.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Suddenly,
that is an epic.
Suddenly, the spectral figure rises from the corpse.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I immediately put my scythe up
looking
in one hand
at you, and with very like echoey, not real human-like voice. You're not even sure if the ghost speaks or if you just hear it in your mind, but it kind of like it echoes through the room. As it looks at Solaris, who like stepped forth like for the first he was the first one to step forward, and like looks you in the eyes like, "You are not a giant."
That is correct.
You don't belong here.
Before I continue the conversation, I just want to make sure that I have the intention of us coming here correct. So you wanted to come here because we wanted to talk to who again?
Well, through someone, the Allfather. But we know that the Allfather's not here. We're trying to get to the eye of the Allfather, right? That's what we're looking for.
Whom am I speaking to?
I am the Warden of the Eye.
Good start.
Oh, perfect.
Belong here.
We actually do. We are on a mission to get to the eye of the All-Father. So I think you're exactly the person we were looking for.
Make a persuasion check just to see like how if you can get the interest or the
Is this a giant? The corpse that
yes.
it's raised
Also,
from?
the ghost is giant size. 24.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything, but it listens, or he listens.
We are here to help the giants as well, because there has been a new conflict that broke out.
That's ambitious.
What?
That's ambitious.
Many sought the help of the Allfather. Not many giants have been worthy. Why do you think a small one like you are worthy?
Because our intentions are pure and it is written in destiny. It is our destiny. We don't have another choice. So
What are the others
one
doing?
second.
Like Ellerin,
Just listening.
Riala, Alaris.
I'm just listening.
I am trying to get a read on this ghost, if that's even possible. Like,
What do you want to know? There's always the option to insight check.
sorry?
There's always the option to insight check.
Yeah, if nothing else works, that's what I'll do. But I'm also trying to get a gauge for how exactly to describe it. It's not the role, because that much is obvious, but whether, like, basically, if this is actually an undead creature,
Yeah.
that's what I want to know.
It
Fits
is.
the description perfectly you gave me earlier.
Yeah, I think
It
fits.
does. It is.
Pretty highlighted,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, with your experience, you would say this is a ghost.
I am then trying to work out what I can do about it, like what my best option to get rid of it if needs be.
I mean, like, you have very easy option to get rid of it, like, if it succeeds, which is using your priestly, your clerical power, basically, to turn.
I'm just trying to look. I don't have anything to gauge how powerful a
I don't
undead
think
creature
so.
is. I don't.
No.
CR is lower than the threshold for your level. I'm gonna go ahead and doubt that's true.
With an
But
Arcana check, since you have dealt with many undeads, I would give you a peek in. No, do an insight check. Oh, it's always fine, never mind. Arcana or insight, whatever you prefer. You prefer insight?
that was Arcana. I can do it.
No, whatever you want to do. Like, just add your modifier of insight is whatever is higher.
Oh, then I do insight and take the 25.
Oh, wow, 25. That's even better. This doesn't look actually like a too crazy powerful spirit. You've seen liches, you know? This one is just a ghost.
Okay.
Like you were confident that if you would banish this one, you would probably, like, I think your clerical power, at least, which has been like thousands of years before, was like you even played on a different level, right? So
Okay.
okay. Ryan, anyone who still wants Solaris want to say to him?
Well,
It just
if
stares you down
you
right now.
if you are the guard and protector of the eye of the All-Father, then we come asking for your support.
You are not worthy of the Allfather support. The Allfather hasn't spoke in ages.
How can we prove that we are worthy? Or actually, I and my 3 party members here all say that we are worthy, and you say we are not worthy. So I think it is 4 against 1, and it is on your turn to prove that we are not worthy.
Are you mocking me?
Far from it. I'm actually very, very glad that you are accepting our invitation to talk with you. So We're very grateful.
Let's see. And he moves towards to you.
Oh no.
He's reaching out his hand towards your head. He touches it. And he merges with Solarius. After 1 second, he's being propelled out of Solarius. He tries to merge, can't merge, throws back. He's like, impossible.
And then I immediately change my voice to be a bit deeper. And I say, did you see the power?
All the lanterns become blue. The ghost turns around. This is impossible. And he seems to just disintegrate.
Okay.
Sorry, team. This was not my intention. But perhaps it was actually good.
All the lanterns now glow in a bluish light, and you hear another voice, deeper, echo through the chamber, and
This is good.
It says like, "Ask your question and know truth."
And no truth?
And no truth. Ask your question and no truth.
Damn, that's pressure.
Can I ask a question without it immediately taking that as my question towards my team members?
Yeah, I think. Well, it depends. Like, if I mean, how do you like what? How do you do it?
I would whisper to them.
Okay.
What do we ask?
How can order be restored to the giants? That's the way this conflict ends.
All right, I'm gonna ask it. How do we gain the power to restore order to the giants?
Close enough.
How do you phrase this? Like, I have a lot of answers. Like, I just need to adapt it. You said like how? Can you ask the question again?
How do we gain the power to restore order
To the giants.
to the giants?
Find the magic conch of the storm giant king Hekaton. It will give you the power to visit Hekaton's court, root out the evil therein.
Did someone write that down?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait. I'm also.
As like the voice appears, one of the lanterns turns red again. Now 5 lanterns are
Questions.
burning blue.
What was it will allow us to call the court?
Find the magic conch of the storm giant king Hekaton. It will give you the power to visit Hekaton's court, root out the evil therein.
Okay,
That's too fast for me.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, good. Shall we ask how we can find the magic conch?
Yeah. Or where? No, we do know where, right?
Do we know where? I don't know what it
No.
is.
Conch is like a...
It's a shell that you blow
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
And we know where it is?
Not to my knowledge.
No.
Where is the conch?
Well, it's funny that you actually ask it because like this is exactly the same phrasing that I have here as a question. Thank you for going on script.
You're welcome.
In the clutches of a giant lord. Another lantern goes poof and
Ah.
goes red.
Nah, he's being so vague.
Who is this giant lord?
No, wait. Ah, shit.
Did you say that? Okay.
Yeah?
One, two, three, four, five. There are 5 giant lords. Woo. Oh god. Kaelithika, Storvald, Salto, and Sansuri. Another lantern goes poof. 3 left.
Sorry, because I couldn't write that
pasted,
quickly.
like this is I pasted
You'll
it
probably
in the
just
chat.
copy paste it to you.
I pasted,
Okay.
I pasted the Twitch chat.
Goo,
Goo, yeah.
Kaelitica,
Can we call him Gru?
Kaelitica. Okay. Oh, Storvald, Zalto, and
Oh, Sansuri. Sorry, there's an I after that. Sansuri.
okay, got it.
3 left.
Stop there. Think about the 3 last questions.
Now you can ask your questions, Lars. Or did you not have a question?
Yeah, but I'm thinking on how to phrase it. You can already also think if you have anything else. That would be a good question.
Mm.
Honestly, I would go ahead and ask a personal question.
Why do I have a feeling I know where this is going?
But I'm telling you in advance.
Maybe save that one till last then.
Yeah.
Ellerin, do you have any questions for the god of the giants?
The All God. Is that okay?
Father, I think was the...
All Father
The All-Father.
is the god of the giants.
I have a question, which is pertinent to the conflict.
Mhm.
Why was the Order destroyed?
How to phrase this perfectly?
What led to the? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, this is like 2 questions in one, kind of, which is good. But I
Perfect.
kind of like need to merge the answers now in a satisfying way. The storm giant Courage is in chaos, and now I rouse his children. I rouse his children?
You rose his children. Okay.
From complacency. Poof! 2 more. Then 2 more blue lanterns.
So there's one more, right?
2 more.
2 more.
2 more. Do you want to ask a question, Solaris?
Please tell me everything you know about the power that I'm merging with and how to take control of it.
Okay. say this. Make a knowledge roll for me.
Here we go.
So what is that?
D100.
D100 again.
That's actually
That's
good
high.
for you. In this case, on the same, it's also bad for you.
What is it now? Do I need to roll a luck point or not?
No, nothing happens like per se. Like no one of you hears anything. One lantern goes out, and Zalarius, at this point, you're like you hear, like as you listen to, like you as you listened all the time to this god. A question pops up in your head again, like what is a god? And
I shouted out.
and listening to this god, you also hear whispers while this god speaks.
Okay.
And the question all the time like pops up in your head now, like what is a god? What is a god? What is a god?
What was the second question in the book that I got to?
There was no second question yet.
I think
No, there was no second question.
There was
managed to reframe it or something.
you wrote something that made it say warmer.
You said like
war.
I am a god, and then it said like warmer. This is it.
True. And then I ask, what is a god and how do I become one?
Oh,
Let me think of how to do this.
By the way, can you all see the insanity and the power hunger in the small avatar of Silarios? I feel like it's been drawn perfectly for this character. Really, this huge smile and those eyes.
You hear a whisper. Like none of the others hear a whisper. Only you, Zalarius. As a whisper says like, let me show you.
oh no.
And with that, like you take 10 knowledge. Add 10 knowledge to you. As
I add 10 knowledge?
You add 10 knowledge.
Okay.
As the room just like circles around you, and you're transported into an age where, like, which seems to be of long ago. The wilderness is untamed. There are more forests than fields, and you are a giant. You are the strongest giants of them all. You reign like over thunder and lightning. You and like the other clans, consisting of Hill, Fire, Frost, and all the others, dominate the world. You have some problems with dragons in the past because they're like the only real force that can content you. The wilderness like is easily tamed for you. The younger races like elves, for example, the dwarves, they do not really serve like as an enemy to you. Like you're just like one blow of you could fell like 10 of them. So also you abide over the elements. They are no match for you. The only match that there are dragons and the other people of your species, so to say. And there have been fights. You wage wars against the other clans. You are the one that pacifies the other clans. You are the one who becomes the ruler. Your powers are so great that over time you become more powerful and powerful, and at some point you are not considered only a leader to them, but you are considered a god to them. And over time, as you die, people uphold your name, people uphold your image. Stories are told about you, and you go into myth. And as you do so, and more giants believe in your powers and in your existence and your guard over them, you grow in power. At some point, you grow that much in power that you become what they think of you, and you are back in the chamber. And the last lantern vanishes, and the room goes, and now all the lanterns just go out. As they go out, like a little wave goes through the room. All of you feel a little power as the wave hits you. You all get a level up as this power transfers into you. And Celarius, you again feel this power. There is something else. You've felt it multiple times. This darkness, this void that you have touched, this power that has been touching you right now, also has a reminiscence of this power.
Has a what? Awareness?
No, a reminiscence. A part.
Reminiscence.
So it's similar?
It has a touch of it. A little echo of that power. Even though the power seems to be gone. And then the room goes dark. The only light source is now your torch, of which Riala infused. And that's that.
And did you find the answers to your question satisfactory, Solarius?
I don't know. I have to think about it. And I become a bit quiet.
The room is entirely dark. The only light that is shown currently is the glowing of the archway.
The corpse in the middle is still dead.
Still there, yeah.
Do you want to check out the rest of this room, or do you think it's empty?
I mean, the only thing that you see really is the giant corpse and the statues with the now extinguished lanterns.
I think we need to go back.
You can make an investigation check if you want to, or two of you can do it.
Which one?
Whoever wants to.
No. What's check?
Investigation.
Investigation and perception are like the two dungeon skills you want to cultivate. 15 is enough. Alaris. So that is you don't really find something. But Mrs. Alaris, as you are looking over the room, you don't see much, but you see that whatever the giant wore, that corpse lies in the middle. It seems to be very valuable.
Seems to be what?
Valuable.
Oh. Whatever the... What seems to be valuable though?
What you see, for example, is the breastplate that he wears seems to have a lot of runes engraved to it. And as you look closer, you also see a ring with runes.
So, grave robbing, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you do?
I'm taking it, yeah.
Okay. What you get
Close.
is, as you try to get the breastplate off, it seems to shrink in size to actually fit perfectly in your hand.
Oh, this is a good one.
Nice.
And you find a ring.
So, should I just write down on breast?
Yeah, I mean,
Rooms?
do you want to try to equip it right away? Then we can see if there's a
Yeah.
You try?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So as you try to like get rid of your acid like corrosed
Yeah.
breastplate and just throw it down, it's more trash than anything. And you try to get the breastplate on, and as you fit in, like it tries to like it melts perfectly with your body, and you get a breastplate +2.
Oh. Yeah.
And do you also like equip the ring?
Yeah.
As you equip the ring, at the beginning you don't feel too much, but then you feel strong.
Oh. This makes me feel stronger.
Yes.
Nice.
So what do I?
Like I'm currently thinking of how to give you that information, but I can. I mean, like if no one else wants to look it up, like then it would be amazing, because then I can just tell you the name and you add it to your inventory. It's called Ring of.
You can write it to her as well, then we can't check.
I can't like write to it. Is the problem.
Or whisper it to her on Twitch.
Yeah, like in a DM.
Wait. Yeah, I can do that. I think. That's cool. Let's do that. Let me quickly. Need to find out the exact name for this thing. Because the thing is, this is an item that can come in different variation, like your bag of tricks, right? I just need to find out like what the correct state of it is. Like, you know, like you have like the rust bag of tricks. There's also a and I need to see why is it not
Do you roll?
in my.
I think you roll for it.
No, like I know exactly which one it is. I just don't know how it's spelled. And it's also not in my D&D Beyond, even though I purchased the source thing. So I'm going to tell you afterwards. Because this takes too long. Okay, never mind. Okay, so you got the ring, you got the breastplate.
For the breastplate, do I also wait until afterwards?
No, it's fine.
So what would I type in? Just breastplate +2?
It's breastplate plus, yeah, it's +2, and then you should find it actually. Okay. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Roll hit points.
And let's cut it at this point, I guess. Then let's say we cut it here. Finish the session, you get your level up. And next time we continue from where we are. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Cool. And this is it. I'm actually like the runes. They have so many cool effects, and you trigger the most boring ones of them. Reverse gravity is like funny, but doesn't really do a lot of stuff. You could have triggered a meteor shower in there. Like, you know that.
No.
Like, what I have for you is Confusion, Control Elementals, Ice Storm, Reverse Gravity, Meteor Swarm, and Petrify.
Petrify.
You triggered the Petrify, but you immediately triggered the other rune, which took in effect, so you kind of like avoided that one. But, yeah. What a shame. I was looking forward to
What would have happened if I rolled lower on the knowledge?
On which knowledge?
The D80 was it in the end?
Oh, well, the rune ones? Or what do you mean? Oh, no, the
I
knowledge
think later.
spell. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks everyone for the session. Thanks for sticking with us, chat, again. I hope we don't bore you by doing a lot of dungeon crawling. Now they got some very sweet info. Let's see what to do with it. They have 6 questions to ask anything. 2 of them were kind of like grabbed by Zelaris in the end, so we'll see what happens there. But also Solaris got 2 very important information. Let's see if he actually
2?
picks up on that. Yeah, yes. Got 2 good information. Let's see what he does with that. And I would say let's see each other next Monday when we get out of this. So thanks everyone. And
Goodbye.
have a good evening and a good week. Bye.